why'd you Alright, everyone, here we go. UMP Championship tonight at Knoxville. We got 4 heats tonight. We have Bevo 57 sitting out front. It's Voodoo sitting second on the outside. Bevo's just checked out already going into the corner. Got Larry's used parts sliding it up there. Here we are with Don Doe B diving it down to the bottom. Ooh, and Larry into Voodoo. Voodoo bouncing off the wall about 5 different guys. Wingless School. Sapdog riding here in the back. Got Slurping Toesies. Rockstar started at the tail, driving it to the front. We do got Bevo 57 sitting out front by himself, just checking out right now as we speak. Behind Bevo, we got Don Doe B, Larry's Used Parts, and Wingless School. Battling for that transfer position. We are taking top 3 out of the heat, top 2 out of the dash. The way we sit right now. Got Bevo sitting first, Don Doe B third, or second. Larry's Used Parts in third. In the last transfer position, got Slurp. Looks like Bevo's got this one won. At second position's Don Doe B, and he's into the wall, and here comes the train. They're all chasing him down. Used Parts gonna try to dive underneath him. There he is. He makes the position. Comes Rockstar underneath Slurp. That was heat race number 1. There was some bumping and banging and drivers getting pushed out of the way. Go. We are getting ready to go into heat race number 2. Here we go, getting ready to go into heat race number 2. And we are jumping in. Here we go, Marky Mark sitting on the pole. Hellion sitting second. Rowdy 1078 in third. And there we got Run It. And then Demo God. Right now we got Marky Mark sitting in first, Hellion in second. Rowdy 1078 sitting here in third. Definitely got a good battle for second place as we got Hellion kind of sitting out by himself right now. Keep that position locked down. Wants to keep that dash position for himself, as we are only taking 2 to the dash. Top 3 do go to the A main, and the rest go to the B. Mark is just completely checked out of the field. He is setting the pace Behind them, Runnit was able to get by Rowdy 1078 as Rowdy got into the wall. Runnit's into that transfer position. Rowdy sitting on the outside looking in now. Let's see if Runnit's got anything for Hellion. Runnit's trying to throw down the bottom, see if he can pull it up in there and get into this position. Hellion does look like he's got second place locked up. Here we go. We are getting ready to go into heat race number 3. Here we are going into heat 3. Got Pop sitting out front. Lieutenant Dan's Legs sitting in second. Lieutenant Dan's Legs is our super late model champion of the season, and Pops was our 410 champion for the season. These two guys are both quick. Behind them we got King of Dirt. Behind them we do have Sean Rad. Right up outside. And then we got Team Mark right ahead of Sean Rad. Lieutenant Dan's Legs sitting in second right now, but he does have some pressure from King of Dirt. King of Dirt is putting the pressure on. But we do got Pop sitting out front. Lieutenant Dan's Legs sitting in second. King of Dirt trying to chase down Lieutenant Dan's Legs and get into that position. Sean Rad is sitting in fourth. And then King of Dirt dives it to the bottom. Not sure if he's going to be able to make that slider stick, and he did not. Lost a little momentum on the bottom. Lieutenant Dan pulls it back out there, but King of Dirt's going to give it one more shot as Pops is just checking away. But here we go, back to this battle. And they do got Sean Rad and closing in. Sean Rad's sneaking in. King of Dirt just sitting here in third place, holding that last transfer position. Gonna dive it to the bottom. Sean Rad does the same. Wasn't able to make it stick. And there we are with Pops winning the heat race and Lieutenant Dan finishing second. Up next, we got here we go. We are getting ready to go into heat race number 4. Might have already started. Might be a touch late. We are not late. We are right on time. K-Mac Motorsports sitting on the front row with Beer Stick Dan sitting in second. Looks like we got Monster Boy behind him with Slim Jim and Gizmo riding in 5th. Gizmo seems to be having a little bit of internet issues tonight as he's hopping around a little bit, but K-Mac sitting out front. Beer Stick Dan riding that outside. Ooh, Beer Stick slightly into the wall. Here comes Monster Boy diving down below him. Gizmo dives down below Slim Jim. It was a nice move by Gizmo, trying to get that 4th position. See if Gizmo's got enough speed to get back up here and get into the top 3. Transfer himself into the A main. But right now, ooh, Monster Boy and Beer Stick right in the wall. K-Mac Motorsports sitting out front. Beer Stick Dan in 3rd with Monster Boy in 2nd. K-Mac and Monster Boy will transfer to the A main and go to the dash, as Beer Stick will also go to the A main. Everyone else goes to the B. But right now, it looks like we got Slim Jim and Gizmo trying to chase down Beer Stick for that last transfer position. See if either one of them are going to be able to make it happen. Beer Stick slightly into the wall. Loses a little momentum, but he didn't lose momentum. He was able to get a good run coming off that top side and get right underneath Monster Boy. Slides up. Monster Boy's going to cross back underneath him. Nice racing with these two right now. They're putting on a good battle. Beer Stick did tag the wall, and then he dives down, bumps into Monster Boy a little bit, but Monster Boy had the spot. Beer Stick going to slide it back up top, see if he can get that momentum going. Monster Boy trying to run that bottom. Not sure that's the fastest line around the track. Beer Stick with the momentum on the bottom. Slides it in there, pulls the slider. Monster Boy's going to dive it back down below him. Is he going to be able to make it stick this time? Sure, but Beer Stick slides it back up top, trying to get that run. And it looks like he might have a little bit going. Ooh, him and Monster Boy tag a little bit, but they keep it going. This is a good race between these two for the 2nd transfer position to the dash. Looks like Beer Stick does have him by a nose right now. Ooh, when he gets into the wall, a little heavy into that corner. Dives it to the bottom to try to gain a little momentum back. And K-Mac and Monster Boy. Up next, we will be doing our dash, so bear with us while we go get that ready. You going to bed, honey?
Yeah.
Okay, love you. for the dash. I'll type it up as I do it. Alrighty, and here we go for the dash tonight. Starting on the pole, it's gonna be Don Dobie. Starting second, Bevo 57. Starting third place, Marky Mark. Starting fourth in the dash, the Hellion. Starting fifth in the dash is gonna be Pops. Starting sixth in the dash is gonna be K-Mac Motorsports. Starting seventh in the dash is gonna be Monster Boy. And starting last in the dash is Lieutenant Dan.
mic cut out in the middle of the stream. I just noticed it, and now I'm getting it going back again. I looked at it. I'm sitting here watching it, and all of a sudden I'm like, fuck, my mic's not working. So I gotta boot my mic up quick. Before we go green, give me a minute, guys. Just give me... Alright. Yeah, just give me a second anyways. I gotta reboot my mic. My mic quit working in the dash. My mic will get going. That'd be nice. Yeah, just give me a second, Sap. So your game's just locked up. Should just close the game and open it, but where are you in the B main? Oh yeah, so you guys would have to redo the whole lineup. Yeah, you guys can go ahead. I'll just stream it with no sound. I don't know why my mic, it's taking forever. Yes, I do.
right, and there we go. Sorry, little technical difficulties. This mic was not working, but it is back up and working. We got Rockstar Slam sitting out front right now. Conrad sitting in second. Top 3 do transfer. Third place is Voodoo. Voodoo, it is Dirt Slinger. Dirt Slinger's trying to get that last transfer position. We got Public Enemy sitting in 4th. Going under Dirt Slinger right now. Voodoo still does have that 3rd place lockdown right now. Dirt Slinger sitting in 2nd or 4th. Up next, we will be having our A main lineup, so bear with us for a moment as we get that lineup ready to go.
Put them in there. I need to put the last guys in there. I don't have 9th, 10th, 11th, or 12th, so I just got to type them up on the sheet. I see it. I got it. Where you run it? King of Dirt B6.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This is our A main starting lineup. Starting in the 16th position. Coming into the race, he is in the top, he is in the playoffs and trying to win the championship tonight. Getting a provisional, starting 16th, Rowdy 1078. Starting 15th position, we have Voodoo. Starting in the 14th position, we have Conrad 99. Starting in 13th, coming out of the B main and winning the B main, we have Rockstar Slam. Starting in the 12th position, we have Beer Stick Dan. Starting in the 11th position, the King of Dirt. Starting in on the outside of row 5 in the 10th position, we have Run at 16. Starting 9th, we have Larry's Used Parts. Starting on the outside of row number 4, first night ever running with us, Don Doe B. Starting in 7th position, we have Monster Boy. Starting in the 16th position, also trying to win a championship tonight, Lieutenant Dan. Starting on the inside of Lieutenant Dan in the 5th position, also in the playoffs trying to win the championship tonight, is the Hellion. Starting in the 4th position on the outside of row 2 is K-Mac Motorsports. Starting in the third position, last person to win the championship is Pops. And then our front row starters tonight, we have Marky Mark sitting on the outside of the front row with Bevo 57 sitting and starting on the pole. These two are going to put up a good race. Pops and K-Mac aren't going to let them run away with it. And then we got the other championship contenders also trying to get up there and get up in front of Pops and trying to win that championship tonight, as it is a heads-up win. Whoever wins out of the 4 drivers wins the championship tonight. That is our starting lineup, and we will be getting ready to go live with our A main up next. So far this season, we've had Pops winning our 410 championship, and then we also had Lieutenant Dan pulling off the win and getting the late model championship, along with his first win in the league also. So he pulled off a good night to win the championship and get his first win. It's a good race for him. Just waiting for them to get the rest of the few drivers into the lineup tonight, and we'll be getting ready to go green. We have received the invite. Now we're just waiting on the go-ahead. As we are getting ready to run our championship tonight. We do have a few more championships running this week. We got our custom series with the Supers and the UMPs both running tomorrow night. And we also have our randomizer running on Saturday night, and then Sunday we have our Sunday Night Spectacular series, which we got 4 different championships for people to potentially win. And there we are. We got the go-ahead to join, and we are getting ready to go green. I joined Bevo. Here we are sitting Bevo 57 on the pole. Marky Mark on his outside. Pops and K-Mac sitting back there in row 2. Monster Boy slide up the track right into the wall. We got some banging in the back. A lot of banging. Monster Boy into the hard wall. Hard again in the back. So we got Marky Mark and Bevo 57 side by side up here for the lead. Marky Mark crosses him over and slides underneath. Marky Mark to the lead. Here comes Pops to the bottom. K-Mac underneath also. Bevo dives it in there. They are 3 wide coming out of the corner for the lead. That was a close one for the lead, but not sure who has it exactly. Now they are 4 wide through this corner. Look at that. Crazy racing back there. 4 wide. Bevo gets stuffed on the outside as they were all 4 wide, and there just was not enough room on the track. Here we are sitting back out front now. Marky Mark sitting in 3rd or 2nd. Pops in 2nd and 3rd, battling with Marky. K-Mac Motorsports able to dive it out front. But here comes Marky Mark. Trying to chase him down. Bevo 57 was able to get back moving again. Got Lieutenant Dan trying to chase down Pops. Lieutenant Dan would like to get by Pops and win that championship. Win 2 on the season. Riding with Pops as Bevo 57's underneath him. Right behind him is 2 championship contenders. We got a 4th trying to make his way up through the field also, right behind them. This might be a close one for the championship. Bevo and Pops side by side. Lieutenant Dan gets underneath Pops a little bit. Is Pops going to be able to make it stick up there and get that momentum to keep going? Lieutenant Dan's got it going right now. Not sure if he's going to be able to keep that momentum and keep going there. Behind them, it looks like they have company with Rockstar Slam working his way in. And that is Rockstar Slam right next to Lieutenant Dan right now. Riding that bottom, making positions. Lieutenant Dan crosses back underneath Rockstar Slam. Sean right here running in the middle of the pack. Must have got mixed in with some of that bumping and banging at the beginning of the race. There's our other championship contender, Rowdy 1078. Sean Rad getting below him right now for that position. But back out front, we do have Marky Mark sitting out front. K-Mac Motorsports sitting in 2nd. Bevo 57 3rd. And Pops in 4th. Pops driving down underneath Bevo right now to see if he can get into that 3rd position. And he did not make it stick. Bevo back out into 3rd place. Pops into the wall trying to chase him down. Behind them, it does look like they do have some company with Rockstar Slam making his way. Rockstar, we do have Lieutenant Dan, Hellion, and Rowdy 1078, all 3 of our other championship contenders. They're hoping they can chase Pops down and try to get up by him. But right now, it looks like Pops might have the championship locked down. But back up front, we got Marky Mark still sitting out front. K-Mac Motorsports sitting there behind him. He was trying to make it a 3 battle for 2nd place right now. He wants to get back up there and battle for this win. Does have the momentum going right now out front, but Bevo 57 is starting to get underneath K-Mac Motorsports. There he does, he slides it under. K-Mac crosses him over and dives back underneath him, back into 2nd place. Here comes Pops. Pops is going to try to make something happen also. These guys better watch out while they're battling, because here comes Rockstar chasing them down. Rockstar's right here entering this mix now. Bevo 57 slides underneath and K-Mac crosses him back over. Bevo's going to cross back underneath K-Mac this time as these guys are playing sliders. K-Mac to the bottom. He's going to slide it up. Bevo's going to slide it back under with a crossover. Hopefully one of these times it sticks for one of these drivers. Bevo takes the bottom and cuts off the race line. As they're doing that, Rockstar sitting there right on the outside of Pops. These guys are battling. There goes Rockstar getting by Pops. They're riding with the Hellion. Our championship contenders. Lieutenant Dan's legs. Looks like he's starting to chase these leaders back down again. He's trying to get back up there. He'd like to get by Pops and win another championship. It's like behind them we do have Sean Rad. And Beer Stick Dan riding there in front of Rowdy 1078. We're going to get back out front as Marky Mark is just checked out from the field. And there is Lieutenant Dan on Pops' tail right now. Lieutenant Dan is definitely trying to chase down Pops. These guys are running side by side up in front of Pops right now. K-Mac running in second. Rockstar slides over Bevo. Bevo dives it back underneath him. Pops is going to try to get underneath Rockstar, but he was not able to make that happen. Rockstar with another slider. Slams into the wall. That hurt the momentum. Bevo was able to make that position, and there's Pops taking that position back. Marky Mark has just checked out front. Got K-Mac sitting in second. Bevo 57 sitting in third. Pops in fourth. Rockstar slamming fifth. And then we got Lieutenant Dan in sixth, trying to chase these guys down. Behind them as these guys are battling, here comes Sean Red and Beer Stick Dan. They're trying to run that outside, gain some momentum, chase these guys down. Eagles getting underneath K-Mac Motorsports. And while that's happening, we do got Lieutenant Dan right with Pops. Pops all running side by side. Some crazy battle for the championship between these two. There's another championship contender. Actually, both of our other two championship contenders, Hellion and Rowdy 1078. Back up here and we'll ride with K-Mac as he's running in second, but he's got Rockstar and Bevo 57 chasing him down. Rockstar was able to get underneath Bevo. Looked like a little contact was made when he got by him though. But there's Marky. He's way out in front of the field. Unless he makes a few mistakes, I don't think anyone's going to be able to catch him. Marky has just checked himself out from the field, uncontested, but these guys are battling hard behind him. K-Mac and Rockstar and Bevo doing sliders on each other, back and forth, crossing each other over. These guys are putting on one heck of a race. We are going to ride with K-Mac, and here comes Pops trying to put his nose into the fray. Pops just got that outside. Now he's down to the bottom. See, these guys are just running the top right now. Here soon, one of these guys is going to have to make a move and try to get to the bottom. K-Mac sitting out in second place. Bevo in third. Rockstar in fourth. Pops in fifth. Tries to tuck a nose down below, see if there's anything there. Didn't look like there was. Here on the bottom, trying to make something stick. Go to the bottom, gonna pull a slider. He's gonna make it stick on this time, and he did not. K-Mac crosses him over. Rockstar gonna drive it down to the bottom this time. Pulls the slider up on Bevo. Bevo crosses him back over. Debo tries a slider on K-Mac. Had to let up a little bit because he wasn't going to clear it. Now him and Rockstar are side by side. K-Mac dives to the bottom to try to block the slider out. Pops to the top, hits the wall, loses a little bit of momentum. Behind them, we do have Sean Rad and Lieutenant Dan's Legs chasing him down. See if these guys can get up here and make it a 6-car battle for the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th position. These guys are putting on one crazy show back here for 2nd place. Definitely looking racy tonight. These guys are trying to give it their all. Rockstar to the bottom. He's going to pull that slider. K-Mac slowly into the wall. He dives it to the bottom. Gets the momentum. Gets back under Rockstar. He dives to the bottom. Is he going to pull the slider to the top? He does pull the slider. Rockstar drives it underneath him with the crossover. And Rockstar with the crossover for 2nd. K-Mac finishing 3rd. And Marky Mark winning it. These guys put on one heck of a race. Here we are sitting. We got our 3rd place finisher tonight, K-Mac Motorsports. You guys with me? And there we are, K-Mac Motorsports finishing 3rd. Can you hear me? Hello. K-Mac.
Who there?
K-Mac, can you hear me?
His mic messed up.
K-Mac, this is a crazy little race between all you guys getting 3rd place. Rockstar with that crossover.
Yeah, it was probably definitely top 2 race of all time. I can remember same track running with Bevo and Flex and the Pro late models, 3 wide at the finish. That was probably my favorite race, and it being at Knoxville just shows how racy this track is on all classes. Yeah, it was fun. I mean, all 40 laps crossing each other over and slicing and dicing. It was fun race. I'd vote for Knoxville every race next season. That's how good it was. But take 3rd and take it into next season.
Yeah, it was definitely a good race for you, all of you guys. You guys definitely put on a heck of a show. It was nice watching the crossovers. But good finish tonight, and guess you'll be back to give them hell for season 3.
Yep.
Finishing 2nd, Rockstar Slam with that crossover on that final lap, getting the momentum, taking the position from K-Mac. It was a good run yet out there. Rockstar starting in the back, no less.
Yeah, I really felt good there. I caught them dudes pretty early, and then we all just raced for the rest of the race. And it felt like every time you'd get a run on somebody, you'd go to throw and move, and then two people would get under you because they'd get the run. And just had to keep battling back and forth. Good race.
Yeah, it was definitely a good race. Good job running from the back, no less. I know early in the race there was a lot of bumping in the back. That probably helped you get by a few of the guys.
Yeah, I think I was up into 9th on the second lap, so got a pretty good start.
Yeah, it was definitely a good start for you and a good finish on the season, and hopefully we get to see you back here for season 3.
Yeah.
And then finishing tonight, starting on the outside of the front row and winning the race, Marky Mark. Once you got out there, you were uncontested. No one could catch you.
Yeah, it was fun. We went 3 wide, 4 wide for first. And things got a little south right there and just got ahead. And once I started hitting clean air, I just started banging out consistent 7s and started watching my time click down on them guys faster and faster. So it was a good race. Clean air definitely came in handy.
Yeah, it definitely helped you out because, like I said, no one was able to catch you. You just kind of checked out when you got out there, and those guys were just battling back and forth every lap, sliders, crossovers. It was crazy racing behind you. But with you not getting challenged, you were able to just pull away.
Oh yeah, I already knew they were going to battle, so that kind of gave me a big advantage too. So I just let them battle out as much as possible and then just held my line and tried to stay as consistent as possible.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. It was definitely good racing with everyone tonight. Watching that battle for second was a heck of a battle to watch. And I actually do have a photo that I did get of the 4 wide racing between you 4. So.
Oh yeah, that'll be sick. Can't wait to see it.
That'll be getting shared here soon.
Right on. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Good job on the win tonight, and hopefully we see you back here for season 3.
Most definitely will. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yep. Have a good one. And all right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the show tonight. That was one heck of a job these guys did. I am going to put it out to Pops getting that position and being able to win the championship in the UMPs. Lieutenant Dan did give it one crazy push and tried getting it up there, but wasn't able to make it work. But Pops got away and got the championship, and thanks everyone for all the support this season, and be back to follow us on season 3 as we'll be starting back up here in about 2.5 to 3 weeks. Gonna take a couple week break and get some stuff situated for season 3, but we will be doing some racing, so we'll probably have that streaming on here for you. So keep tuning in and keep looking for our races, as we will be racing